Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste friends. This is a video on Dasa Chidra. We had already done Vimshottari variants, different Dasa systems within the Vimshottari system. And I was looking into one of my friend's horoscope, and one of the Dasa systems proved to be better in terms for reading, and he was asking me certain doubts on that. And that gave me the feeling that if I can see all the dasas together at one shot, we can make out if there is going to be a major change in all the dasa systems or many of them at particular age of the person. That would be a helpful reading material for me. So we are revisiting this Chidra, which we did already long time back. But with the new Excel that we have created, it becomes easier for us to read. So let me tell you how it is done. Here we have, this is the file that we already shared. You choose the name of the person from the DOB input sheet, and you can choose whether you want to start the dasha from Janma or any of the Utpanna star, Satshema star or Adhana, or if you're going to give user longitude, then I prefer to give the Atmakaraka's longitude. So this identifies the Atmakaraka from this sheet itself, and that longitude would be used. So depending upon all this dasa system, we see one at a time. And I have introduced a new column called age of the person. We are going to start from the prenatal stage. So each dasa system would start with some prenatal data, date that would be actually calculated by the system. Suppose if you want to go for Janma, this is this, and suppose you want Utpanna, it will be recalculated. But we are not able to see all of them together. So I thought I'll introduce one for that. I'll have to click here, and of course it writes back into a sheet 1 all the calculations that basically it does the Janma, Utpanna, Kshema, Adhana and the Atmakaraka here, because the user longitude I have given is that of Atmakaraka. And if you see here, there are some dasa systems where the age of the person is also captured. Now I thought if I can list all the Vimshottari planets and all the Janma, Utpanna, Kshema, Adhana and Atmakaraka dasas and the age, and then like a heat map, put a age system where highlight them with custom conditional formatting, then we can identify which age is repeating here. But that again was not very comfortable because reading the age from here was difficult. Therefore, I introduced a UDF. It will find the duplicates here in terms of only the integer portion of it. So I called it the Jukka matrix, J-U-K-A, and all that, whatever you can name it. And what this does is it pulls out all the ages and the overlaps. What this gives is in the right hand side, one basically the row and column. The first row, third column, which is giving a 89 age around 90, and the second row, second column, second row, second column, here also 90, here also 90. But this was not writing in the orderly fashion. So I went back and put another sorting it. Therefore, this lists out all the ages when things are going to be transforming in multiple. Say at the age of 54 for this person, the dashas changes in multiple areas. Either you can look from here, or at the age of 54 you can look here. At the age of 54, which dasa systems you can make out from here. It is the second row and the fourth row. And the fourth column on the the seventh column and the first column. No, seventh row on the fourth row on the seventh row. Yeah, the rows wise, fourth row, fourth column, and seventh row, first column. Fourth row, fourth column is around 80 here, but 54 is what I'm wanting. Dasa Chidra. This is for 79, so I should be looking for 54. Fifth row and first column and all that. Fifth row, first column would be Janma. So Janma 54 is Mars Dasha for him. And the then eighth row, third column also, 54, and that is Adana. So Adana also, I'll have to see it here. Around the age of 54, there is a change. So if you, and in fact, two times it is repeating not only year for two dashas, 54, right? I mean, you have to check directly. 2019 seems to be an ominous year, or some major changes in multiple dasas. You can actually see 54 is occurring here, it is not occurring here, it is occurring here, and it is occurring here, more or less. So three dasas, Kshema and Janma and Adana, are all making major changes for the person. In fact, this person lost his life at the age of when he after the entering the 2019 birthday. So before his 2020 birthday, he was no more. So these are, I mean, it's not always ominous. It is a gear change. As I said, you are going in a particular direction. This is basically a Cape of Good Hope, I think, where there is a directional change. There is a shift. There is going to be a gear shift. This is a turning point. So Chidras are like that. So this is a useful way of seeing all the dasha systems at one shot for us to make predictions. So you can be careful about these ages where things are repeating, and for some people, in fact, there would be no repeat at all. Of course, they might be very lucky in that, or it can be, I mean, it is a boring life or so. We can't say much on that. We have to read it in detail. So this is how these things work. To download this file, previously we had done this Excel, but we had to copy paste from Jagannath over, and it was a big mess. Now with the availability of all these UDFs now, this has become quite easy. Hope this Excel is useful to you. Thank you very much.